So let's start this again and not screw up. First challenge I ever entered, Newbie of the Month. I'm not even clicking it to show you. It was like a squirrel and a tree, some leaves, and birds. A flock of birds over a field. Okay, so that was the first elite challenge. And then I never got to enter Newbie of the Month challenges again because I automatically unlocked like 3 of those padlock things. So that one challenge was really good to start with. Human body, I do remember that one, but that's not important. Okay, let's not click anything. Let's just get that off screen. Let's go up. Okay, Birds of a Feather was the second challenge I entered that had a different rank, which was Premier. My first All-Star was actually, I think, cut up strawberries and kiwis and strawberries on a red cutting board with an orange knife, and that's my first All-Star. So my first Elite was the first challenge I ever entered. Fourth challenge I ever entered was my first Premier. Sixth challenge was my first All-Star. And then I got a lot of premieres. My first skilled was Amazing Bridges. See, back in the first like 10 or 20 of these, I actually used to go out on location specifically for specific challenges that I wanted to enter. Because I didn't always have 600 images, you know? I was just starting out. First 30% challenge was anything round, which is pretty good. Then it took a long time for me to get another one of those, so that was pretty cool that I got it that fast. What was my first? I honestly can't remember ever getting a popular. There's another skilled. Yeah, so I got my first of everything, like good, all-star, and elites really early. This is all like from the first month. Okay, now this is the first 30% for top pictures, which was color orange. That's when my color stuff really started to pick up. I've excelled in all of those since. Same thing with trees, I guess. Another top 30%. I'm looking for my first of everything, like first percentage of that, first rank of everything. I don't want to waste too much time just doing this. Okay, that was my first popular was Portrait of a Woman, which, to be honest, I don't do many humans, and I sure as hell don't go photographing women because they're too judgmental, and that is exactly why I hate that style of photography. But I think popular is better than nothing. But yeah, that's the first time I got popular. Okay, so now you've seen my first skilled, elite, okay, popular, skilled, premier, elite, and all-star, and top 30% pictures, top 30% of challenge overall, or photographers or whatever. So now, we're gonna go for, I don't know if it does top, okay, it might do that. So I'm gonna look now for my first Guru pick, which I think was a pink, it was a pink challenge, it was Think Pink. Let's go back. Okay, this challenge not only was an all-star, but I think I got my first Guru pick on it. I'm not gonna click it, we're just gonna carefully scroll that mouse out of the screen. Okay, oh, Popping Pink. Okay, so that's not the first one, but that's the first one I got, a challenge that I first got my, there's another one I think. No, that's circles. Was a picture of Marilyn Monroe in the mall behind glass. It was pink, and it says, "I don't want to be rich, I just want to be wonderful," or something. And the Guru picked that. That was my first Guru pick. And I don't even think I knew what that was. So I was excited when I looked at it, because I had no idea what it was. I don't know if I recorded that, or if that was... I think I started recording these last year, like mid to late last year. Or no, it was definitely earlier, mid something last year. But, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of like... Okay, so I'm caught up against another tree one that got top 30%. Well, there's a lot of holes. Lots of Premier, lots of Elite. and then you'll throw in an all-star here and there. But I noticed there's a lot of premieres early on. The skilled ones, God, those drive me nuts, because I can literally get an all-star every single time, and at least now, all the time. So to see those just as much as they were, you guys can see how much I've grown, because then you get solid blocks of all-stars and elites, and then one of those pops in there, and it's like, how did I get that? Okay, here's the different ones. This is my first picture, individual picture, I think is what that, this is, no, I think that's top photographers, or top 30% of all challenges that entered, photographers that entered, and this is the picture one, I think. So this is the first of that one was 4 elements, or not 4 elements, it was way back, but this is the first top photographer challenge, or photographers in challenge, was for macro, Flower World macro, and I think it was a lily I did. I can't remember, but I think it was. So that's the first one of that. It was a white lily, I think. And I took it in a store, believe it or not. Little side note, it was a hot day in summer, and I saw him in the store, and I was like, cool, I want to get a shot of that. So I think that was one of the first macro shots I ever did. Oh. First 20% something, I think it's photos, was selective focus. I don't remember what it was, though. I'd click on it, but then I'd have to wait a year and a half to scroll through it again, and I am seriously out of patience for that. So, let's continue. Another top percentage was opposites, which I think was color or something. More top 30%. Oh, cool. This is the first top 100 rank, was toys in real life. I don't remember what that picture was, but I have a feeling it was a Lego man, and it was on an iris, like a slide. I think that's the first one of those I took, because that's definitely something I have gotten 100% on, top 100% again. There's another, starts with R. That's when I started entering the starts with challenges a lot more, because I got a top percentage on that one, and I liked seeing those. And this is where I really got a solid chunk of top percentages. Like, I didn't see, like, Premiere, or I didn't see skilled or popular or premieres much more anymore, so that was exciting to finally start getting top percentages consistently. Another top 100% rank is Winter is coming, which I definitely have very good pictures of Winter. Look at the solid blocks. 20%, 30%, 100%. Americana. That one actually made me think, because I wasn't really sure if I was doing that one right, which is funny. Some challenges make you think a little bit. Even if they explain it, because some people don't know how to, and I'm one of them, check their typing when they're typing a challenge, so sometimes it sounds like gibberish, or they misspell stuff or use wrong grammar, and it's like, what the hell are they trying to get me to enter? Look at those side by side. Top picture, top photographer percentages. Okay. Wow. It's cool because I got a top 5% before my first top 10%, which is cool. But the first one I got, the top 5% pictures overall, I guess, was Dominant Orange, which, if you remember, the first 30% I got was also Orange Challenge. So color orange is definitely my game plan for anything. And then shortly after that, like a couple days later, I got my first top 10%, which is Dramatic Skies, which is awesome. I think it was Mammatus Clouds, because I'm a photographer of storms, as a storm chaser. I'm a, what's it called? Oh gosh. I'm a certified storm spotter since 2011's outbreak of tornadoes in my area, so it's pretty cool that I took a seminar for that, and a little extra hidden behind the scenes of me. I'm a certified storm spotter, and people around the world trust me. Top 10% started popping up more and more. That was cool. Again, 30% is really my average, and then more 20%. So lots of all-stars, elites, top 10% again. I don't know what my second, third, fourth, and fifth guru picks were, but I think my second one was a bird. And my third one was my grandma's bird bath. It was reflection. It was green. It was beautiful, I guess. I don't know. Or so they thought. And my fourth one was, I want to say, probably a flower, maybe? I don't know. And my fifth one was, I don't know. And my sixth one, I don't even know if I have a sixth one, but I have no idea what my top guru picks were. I thought it would show it as like this, but I don't care. I guess I could go to my pictures, really, and scroll through them all and show you guys what my top guru picks were. I might do that next. Who knows? My laptop's running dead. Just throwing in everything. Trying to pass the time. It's going to be a long video. If you want to watch it, good. If you don't, good. I'm just showing the growth of my Gurushots account, my photography over the last 2 years. It's been 22 months since I started, actually. Okay, there we are. And yeah, I've only gotten 5, which is all you needed. 5 of these. And it sucks because if you click it, you can't really see anything. That would have saved me so much time if you could just click on these and scroll down. But let's pause. Alright, it took quite a bit of scrolling through my pictures, but I think I found the first one. At least the oldest picture I have that got it first was Reflections in Nature, and like I said, it was my grandma's bird bath, reflecting her windmill thing and a tree, so that's my first Guru's pick. Now let's go to this, see if we can find the second one. Second one was Think Pink, so I knew it was Think Pink. So it was Maryland, that's the picture. I took it in a mall, it was reflection of me right there, and the tile floor behind it, but I think this was my real first Guru pick, which surprised me because it literally got it like instantly, which is very weird. But I haven't used it much since, but it was a good picture. It was cool. So that's my second. That's my first, and the other one was my second, the second one. So let's look for the other 3 now. Third one was this bird. That's the original. That's a close-up original of the same bird, same kind of tree. But this one I kind of increased contrast and stuff because I think that's what the challenge called for. Yeah, post-processing. So basically, you kind of had to process it a little bit. And that's what got me. And that one shocked me because I didn't think that doing that to a picture would ever get me something. But it did. So that's cool. But only because the challenge called for it. Otherwise, I would never edit a picture. Black and white, sepia, all that. Only if the challenges call for them. Alright? Let's look for the fourth one. Weird. It's the pair of bikes from for the first time I met a friend of mine to go biking. Because they were into biking or whatever. And I was like, sure, there's hills and shit in this town. Let's go biking. So we did. And but that was hot. Freaking like summer. Sweaty, gross, ugh. But it was fun, I guess. So that's on 2 wheels. Was his bike, my bike, side by side. So that was the number 4th one I've gotten. Okay, this is a shocker because this one right here, I can honestly say, wasn't even a photograph. It was taken off of a video snap, like 1 second snapshot from a video that I took while the last time I was at the zoo, I think. So that's hilarious that a guru actually liked that. Because it wasn't really a photograph. Same with this one. This was taken at the zoo with a flip share camera, and I took it from a still of an image of like 1/30 for 1/30th of a second. I think there's only 30 pictures in a second. Back in the day, it's like 480. So the fact that these both have any votes, period, is amazing. So that's my 5th one, Guru's pick, and I haven't gotten another one since then. But yes, so that's all the firsts I've ever gotten, and my top percentages, first rankings I've gotten, and my first 5 Guru picks, the only ones I've gotten. So that's all the requirements I've gotten for every rank up to my first 1,000 challenges. And my 1,000th one, I've already forgotten if I've told you guys about it, but it was one that I didn't even really know. Like fracture or some fractura or whatever it's called. but it was this one, fractal, where you take something and it looks like something even though you've taken it away from something, like a fern. Still looks like a fern if you take a piece off it. So the fact that that was my 1000th is pretty darn awesome. And next video will be, I don't even know how to make these special anymore because I celebrate like everything, but the 1,000,000 one, that one's gonna be awesome. Seven digits. It's pretty cool. I would like to complain about how it's not letting me look at 70 of the people I'm following, which probably don't even have good pictures, because, I don't know. We're not going to start complaining about that. We've done a huge video so far, a long one. So, basically, I think I'll just finish this with challenges that I'm currently entered in, like always, so you guys know what to look forward to next time. But more specifically, these are the challenges that are most likely going to end and put me over the 1,000,000, because they're all elite and all-star. So I just entered these few today, the metal, made of metal, color nature, and red and yellow, and they end sometime tomorrow morning. Field of flowers, and that was taken in a greenhouse, not exactly a field, just the illusion of a field. And sunrise versus sunset, there was like 3 or 4 challenges that had to do with sunsets. It starts with S, people were doing sunsets, sunsets, sunrises, sunrise versus sunsets. So there's like 4 challenges. So I'm glad this one's ending. That'll be all of them gone and done. So that one will end quickly, and then probably I'll have only 5,000 more to get to the 1,000,000. And I don't know if I told you, but the top 10% of 10% of, not 10, top 10%, but 10% of that 1,000,000 is really just from doing the earn points. Not the 1,000, but the 100. So 10% of this 1,000, so just like 10% of the 1,000,000, is specifically just from doing the earn points. Enter or share on Facebook, share on your Twitter, invite via Facebook, and following people. Following 5 people every time gives you 25 points, and all those other ones 25 up to 100 points. So 10% of my 1,000,000 that I'm going to get probably by the end of January. It's January 31st, people. It's 12. There's 12 hours left. I could finish all these challenges and get that 1,000,000. So stay tuned for the next video, and you'll see the 1,000,000. And I think I said if you're a new follower or something, let's reiterate this from the last video. If you're the first follower that I notice after I've reached 1,000,000, at or after I've reached 1,000,000, and you're also following me on YouTube, I will mention you or something, or share your stuff. I don't know. Do something. You'll just have to tune in to find out, I guess. So, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.